Welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel solo. It's been actually quite a while since they've actually done a real solo. They did do a solo a while ago, but I didn't want to make anything on it because it wasn't really a story as per se. It was, what was it, Duel Restart, I think it was? No, Duel Training? I think it was Duel Restart. This doesn't look too familiar. I didn't do anything in it. It didn't really give me any interest. This is a cool monster, but not too interested in showing that off. But today we have the Rikka Fairies. I know nothing on them. I think they're synchro. I don't know. But let's find out because this is a archetype that I have not really ever really looked at. All right. Are they a trap based deck? That's interesting. All right, let's see. Let me just do that. Oops. Probably couldn't hear anything from that. The Rikka Fairies' Descent. Like fluttering petals floating in the wind, they dance. Like floating petals flowing in a gentle breeze, they fly. From the chilling sky, the night falls. Snow and ice cover this vast land and color the world white. Though destined to pass and fade, their beauty persists. They fall upon all, even on the flowers that burrow out of sight. Even as winter approaches, these flowers still bloom strong and proud. The ice shard on flowers' petals begins as a droplet. The droplets soon bloom into brilliant crystals of white, ever so beautifully. Those who dwell in flowers and are born from blossoms are the Rikka fairies. As colorful as the flowers that decorate the world, the fairies take on many forms. Wow, these look pretty cool. Oh, so they're a multi-deck. They probably have a fusion as well. They appear as fair maidens with gorgeous parasols in hand. The secret of these snowflowers remain under wraps. Yeah, that's a pretty cool umbrella. I love that. These are very nice looking cards. Sorry if it sounded a little off while I was reading. The TV I'm reading off of turned off for a bit. It might do that every so often. But let's see what this deck actually does. I think I'm having troubles with the HDMI cord, but it can easily be fixed. Maybe. I don't know. Ooh, I love the stage. Dude, the sleeves just look so amazing. This deck features an effect that is triggered by tributing itself or other plant-type monsters, and multiple monsters with effects that are triggered by the other monsters being tributed. That's a weird way to say when it's tributed, it makes an effect. All right. In particular, Teardrops, the Rikka Queen, has an effect that tributes you or your opponent's monsters, and also has an effect triggered when a monster has been tributed. Huh. Okay. Well, let's just see this in action. So the opponent goes, he probably summons one. My turn. Alright, so we draw. I'm assuming we use Rikka Petal first. Use the effect of Rikka monsters to your advantage and win the duel. Try summoning Rikka Petal, yeah. Alright, activate Rikka Petal's effect. This effect will allow you to add... Okay, so it's a searcher. Yeah, we'll go for her. Snowdrop, the Rikka. Rikka Petal from your field, okay? Then special summon Snowdrop Fairy Rikka for hand, okay? So, I guess effect, tribute, 1. Special summon. Select position for Snowdrop, the Rikka Fairy. Okay. Now activate the other effect of Snowdrop, the Rikka's Fairy. By matching the level of the plant-type monsters you control, XC summon will be easier to achieve. Select Snowdrop the Rikka itself as target of effect. Okay, so this is. I thought this was a multi-deck. Must have been okay. I must have been confused. Now you have 2 level 8 monsters on your field. Okay. Go for this. These are basically like a. What is it? A wedding type of deck. Dude, her dress is beautiful. God. Alright. Triggered even during the opponent's turn. Okay, so activate Teardrop the Rikka's effect. Can you get a closer card info? Yeah. No. God, there's so much detail on that. I love it. Okay. Alright, I select. I guess distributed. Proceed to the battle phase. Okay. That's pretty nice. Distribute one monster effect. Okay. Interesting. Not much I can tell from just one battle, but I think it seems like a pretty interesting deck. I like the idea of it. Xyz's decks are not my specialty when it comes down to it, but I love the artwork. This is just some amazing artwork, I can say for sure. And what do we get at the end of these? This one is probably, yeah. And then the other one is probably the sleeves, which obviously I have to get. Look at that. That is so nice. Especially like the white blue going down, kind of like a veilish. That's, dude, they did fantastic. They didn't even go for like a thirst trap type of thing. It's just beautiful. I love it. Alrighty, and let's see. Under the snowy sky, 2 fairies sung a song. Graceful within their eyes shut, they sang with dignity. Their voices rang with humbleness and love with each verse from their lips. The harmony of their song was cheerful and soft, as if to present the meaning of happiness. The sun glitters in all its splendor upon the garden where the flowers bloom. 2 fairies exchange looks, the hope of the world born and bred, and the guiding hand that leads the way. A radiance that confronts the uneasy heart, and a hand to support one's burden. Beautiful are those who take hand in hand and give strength to those in need, even against all odds. In the dim flow of time, 2 fairies gracefully dance. With one bold step, their clasped hands are held in trust. Though their steps are modest, their clasped hands are held in longing. With their spinning parasols, they open up the world, creating a path that persists even through sorrow. Swaying and dancing all the while. Your soul glistens in colorful shades like a bloom of snow as it twinkles and sparkles. Oh, can you see the secret of snowflake flowers in your eyes? I mean, I guess it was about on a new pack. Oh, okay, cool. Maybe. Is it free? It's not free. I don't want it. Well, that was the Rikkas. It seems to be more about just, you know, giving happiness around through snow, I suppose, and beauty. I honestly, while reading it, I couldn't really fully tell. All I know is that they were just accepting and they just wanted to be together, I guess. Hard to say, but it seemed like a pretty decent story. I thought it was fine. If you thought it was fine too, I guess leave a like. And whenever there's a new solo, I'll definitely be posting it as soon as I'm aware of it. I check every so often just in case. Sometimes I'll be a little late by a few days or two, but I do always check. Other than that, thanks for watching. Have a good day, night, evening. Other one's fine.